you are and then what you're doing, and maybe the role of yarn in your life.
The role of yarn in my life? Well, I am Porter Kopernick, and I am carding fleece from our sheep Teddy, and this is how you prepare it for spinning. The role of yarn in my life is
And why?
and why why I'm doing this, or the role of yarn in my life right now is I was a painter, and I'm looking for a more sustainable way of making art, and currently this is where I've landed. And you can crochet and knit and sew and weave and do all kinds of arty things with yarn, and I feel like it's better for the environment than the paint I was using, which was acrylics, which you can use acrylic yarn as well, which isn't very good for the environment either. But this is wool and it's natural, and yeah. Sorry, that's not 3 minutes.
You're at 1 minute. You're doing well. So this is wool, and
this is Shetland wool. And I don't know there are all different types of Shetland fleece. We have another Shetland sheep that has super long, super soft wool. This one's a little bit tougher, still soft once it's carded. But I do know that there are experts in Shetlands out there, and there are all different types of fiber on Shetlands.
So this is local wool.
This is local wool. I am part of a group called the Chesapeake Fiber Shed, and all of the fiber is produced in the fiber shed, and it is also the dye that we get from our, I like to forage dyes from our land, but in the Chesapeake Fiber Shed, the whole process is supposed to be done. The goal is to have everything done in the fiber shed, whether you're buying wool or producing it yourself. Same with the dyes and the prep. There's a few mills that will do this job for you, so then you can get straight to spinning. So in the Chesapeake, most people have heard of the Chesapeake watershed, and the fiber shed is in the same location. It spans from, I'm not sure, maybe New York, as high as New York. Everywhere where the Chesapeake watershed covers, the Chesapeake fiber shed covers as well.
A lot of fiber sheds are about 150 miles around a certain point.
Okay, well this one must go farther.
And when I say fiber shed, I mean a nonprofit that calls itself a fiber
The
shed.
fiber shed. I think they were started, the first ones in our country were started out west.
Northern California.
Yeah, right.
No, it has nothing to do with Master Gardeners.
So it kind of goes along with my desire for sustainable art. I'm glad that is becoming a movement as well.
The color in your wool, this is from black sheep?
This is all from a brown sheep. You can see he has all different colors, even in one staple. Let's see. It's kind of cool. I don't know if it gets bleached out in the sun over the year. They get sheared once a year. But you can see there's a dark brown, chocolatey, gray. This is more of a blondish color. And when I comb it, or card it, it all gets mixed together. Let's kind of see if there's more. Oh yeah, here's some good. And different cuts from different parts of the body are a little bit different too. Some is super tight and curly, and others are longer. This sheep, particularly when he gets itchy, he scratches himself up against trees, so sometimes his wool felts.
What about veggie matter?
Oh, there's plenty of that. This sheep also likes to eat a lot of blackberries. Not the berries, but the plants. So I have been pulling thorns out as well. And I don't worry. I'd rather the sheep be free than be wearing a jacket all year and such. So it's not too bad. The washing and carding process gets a lot of it out.
So you've got some synthetically dyed wool here?
I do.
And you can just see the difference in the color.
This is, yep, I got this for free off of Facebook. You know what I can show you is my dye project currently. I have been combing and spinning and dyeing my sheep Pebbles wool. She's white. And these are all plants other than this one, which was onion skins, which was found in the grocery store. This was lichen from trees. This was marigolds that grew in our garden, and yarrow that grows in our field, and goldenrod that grows in our field. And this is my latest one. This was done with cedar apple rust, this fungus that grows in the trees and pops out this time of year when it rains. So on Monday this week, I cut it out of the trees and attempted to dye with it. It's a light kind of creamsicle color, and then this is the natural white. So I've been trying to spin thin enough so I can sew with that.
Wow.
So I prefer the earthy colors for sure, the natural colors.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.